Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Betrayal at Krondor. We're back at the barn that farmer wanted us to stay in. We know that there are going to be quite a few guards, so you know what? I think I'm going to use that. Locklear took a sparing swig from the vial of Fatamore's formula, cringing as faint rushes of heat washed through his muscles. Suddenly, he felt wildly exhilarated. Okay, and let's see, that is defense, and that one is swordplay. Closing his eyes, Gorath quaffed down some of the bitter-tasting fluid. Dreadful, he croaked. Next time I'll just drink from a sewer. Can we see? Yeah, I think that is 80 now. Strength of 30. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. I don't know if there's a... Oh, shoot. Ooh, did not work. Go ahead and defend for now. Cannot get you there. Let's see if we can get that guy off of him. Prevent you from casting. You're coming down there. Interesting. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slide on over you. Oh, yes. Yes. Down you go. Alright. Gonna cast a spell. 60 damage. However, it's Owen's turn. We're not gonna cast a flame cast. We are gonna despair thy eyes. You cannot do anything. How are you doing? 46 hit points. That's okay. Boom. Sorcerer goes down. All right. How about another flame cast? Or not. Oh, don't miss. Down you go. I don't think I can hit with flame cast. Just keep you out of it. No, I despaired thine eyes. How are you able to do anything? It's rude. Get fireballed. Guess what? Get fireballed again. Ooh, down they go. He was alive. Unsure whether it was skill or luck that had won them the fight, Locklear set aside his weapon, though he allowed his dead opponent a wide berth while he checked on Gorath's welfare. He needed no further excitement for the day. Oh, this time it was luck. This time it was luck. I'm definitely calling it luck. Poisoned rations. 10 bolts. Some armor. Some coinage. A sword. And a crossbow. Let's check on that body there. Ooh. Alphaphane's Icer. Frost-encrusted the crystalline point of this the magician's tool, faint tendrils of mist trailing its arc as Gorath waved it back and forth. If not for the engraved words on its handle, he might not have guessed its purpose. For magical treatment of a blade. Althafane the Artificer. Go ahead and take that. I'll also take the 50 coins. That is a pretty nice sword there. Take the armor. And the note. Master, we have placed the false notes concerning an attack to the south of Tanurs in the chests you requested. Providing they gain access to those messages, they should fall most blindingly into your elegant trap. I applaud your stratagems. Fedral. I don't care about the note. All you have is poisoned rations, because I think I got everything else from you. Alright, it's grabbing both of those corpses. A lamprey. Regular rations. You can take it. Oops. There we go. There we go. 9 gold coins. Alright. You've got 1 slot. Let's go ahead and give you that then. Dang it. Okay, armor for you, and a sword for you. There we go. Alright. Locklear paused before the large wooden barn. Memories of the combat still fresh in his mind. He gently pushed on the door and slipped into the quiet darkness. Finally, convinced it was indeed empty, he came out shaking his head, then motioned for them to leave. Though the circumstances might suggest otherwise, this didn't feel like a chance encounter. This is Roe's barn. Do you think he had something to do with this attack? I think that bastard farmer set us up. He'd best have been paid well for his betrayal. I'll take my recompense from his hide if I ever cross paths with him again. Indeed. Alright, well, we're full up on items, so let's go back to the town. Actually, let's stop by the temple. See if they still say the same thing. Kellen greeted them. You look a little more lively than the last time we met, Locklear said. Have you gotten a bit of rest? The first I've had in a while, the priest admitted. As I suspected, the dreams plague us no more. I've even heard our healer is once more on his feet. Our high priestess is still tired as yet, but I assume she will be back about her duties in no time. Things return to normal as by the will of Sung. Gorath hissed through his teeth at the bowing priest. Like all priests, you credit those who watch and not those who do. Snapping upright, a hurt look glowered in Kellen's eyes. What do you mean? He means, Owen interjected, that we found the person responsible for the dream sendings. It was a Mordell magician, and we took care of the problem. Sensing that the boy might go too far in his glory hounding, Locklear seized Owen's arm in a tight grip. Please forgive my companions for their outbursts. They have been on the road for quite some time and have forgotten their manners. No apology necessary, the priest said, removing Locklear's grip on Owen's arm. They are quite proper in asking acknowledgement. How may I reward you? Do you have any spells I might learn? Owen interjected. Seeing the anger flaring in the Signor's eyes, he quickly amended, If there are other magicians like them, it might be prudent for us to be better prepared to meet the challenge. Kellen nodded. I have one such spell I can teach you that will allow you to protect yourselves. If the others will stay here. Fuming, Locklear nodded his reluctant assent, taking a seat next to the reflection pool, motioning for Gorath to do likewise. Wordlessly, both sat down and prepared for a long wait. After several hours, Owen returned, a light smile flickering on his lips. But in the intervening time, Locklear's anger had not abated. Thanking the priest as graciously as he could, Locklear turned and stormed from the temple's courtyard, his charges following quickly behind him. Okay. Don't actually know what spell we learned, and I hope that didn't give me an item. because that wouldn't be good. It did give me an item. I guess I had the empty slot. I don't think that took anything away from me. No, that's Flamecast. Hocho's Haven. Okay, that is new. Don't know what it does. I got none of those. Alright. Well, we'll have to try it next time we get into a fight. But of course, for now... Whee! Zip back along the road. I am full up on items, so there is... Let's do that for the moment. Go ahead and use that. Just to speed up, our movement. Grab that. Thank you. Alright, now let's camp. And get back on the map. And zip on back up to the shop. There's a lot of this backtracking in this game, at least at this point. Maybe later it won't be quite so much. I don't know. I don't remember if I ever got out of this chapter in the times that I played it as a kid. In part because I didn't own the game. I was playing it at a friend's house, so okay, let's go ahead and sell that. Sovereign 8 royals, 8 sovereigns, that is fine. Let's go ahead and sell those. Alright, do you have the, yeah, you do. Let's get everyone back onto haggling. Armorcraft is up. We'll leave Armorcraft checked. I forgot to, do anything with you. Oopsie. Come on. I will accept that. Thank you very much. I will accept that. $98. It's just 97. It's not a big deal. That is 9... Actually, you know what? How good is yours? 97? Yeah, I'll just swap it. Go ahead and improve that. Okay, anything else that we want to sell? I'd like to get some more adventuring, but they don't sell that here. And I should give this over to someone, probably you. Okay. 658 sovereigns now. I don't think I can see. Yeah, I can't see how good that one is. Unfortunately. Should look to see if the quarrels do anything other than damage. I think you can make poisoned ones as well. I would like this Uliliko armor. I believe that's Serrani. Did I look at it? Commissioned by Earl Casimir for his Lemutian soldiers, the design was an Serrani improvement, over Kingdom armor. Where rigid steel plates had been traditionally riveted, the armor crafter Uliliko had used instead flexible lengths of horn, which would allow the armor to fold without being punctured. Really? Ever look at the Elven armor? Struggling with its complicated elven buckles, Locklear tried the breastplate on for size. Too wide for him at the shoulders, he was nonetheless pleased with its clever filigree and fine fluted scrollwork. Patterns designed to be decorative while also denying enemies an even striking plane. And the gray tower plate. Even in its advanced state of deterioration, the dwarven armor was worth 2 suits of standard plate. Reddish-brown scales of rust pocked its ancient surface, but its original making had rendered it so lifelike in appearance, not like a corrupted metal. So lifelike, it appeared not like a corrupted metal breastplate, but instead a cancerous human torso. Ew, yuck. I don't want that. I don't want to wear that. It's terrible. I almost saved 70 gold there. Well, I got it for like 18, I think, just a moment ago, so that's pretty good. Okay, there we go. And the party's haggling ability has increased. Excellent. Back onto scouting and stealth. Haggling is up to 71 on Locklear, 88 on Owen, 55 on Gorath. Okay. Alrighty. And it's getting dark, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and camp. Get back onto the map. Alright, so let's get back to where the that barn was, and we'll head to the south. You know, it's interesting that there are the buildings on the map on places like Sarth and Lamut. When you get the, you know, that town image, makes me wonder if they had originally planned for you to be able to go into the towns, but they decided that, you know, for important towns like Sarth and Krondor and Lamut, they were, you know, it would have been better to allow you the, you know, give you a nice visual of it instead. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I saw those enemies, and I want to fight them on my terms if possible. Oops. Okay. The Quaking pirate hadn't noticed them. Alright. The enemy was waiting for us, for them. They've seen us, Locklear shouted. He shifted his concentration to 2 places. Dang it, you get away from me. Zoop. Nice try, but no. Ow! Rude! Down you go. Ocho's Haven. Shields target from damage. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. So basically, I think it creates this kind of like a force shield around them. I believe it has hit points, but I'm not sure. Whoops. And Owen takes him down. And I am not on the right things, am I? I'm not. And down he goes as well. Alright. 3 more dead on the road. Ooh, restoratives. How many? 2? I really need to remember to switch back to these things when I get into fights. Alright, let's see. You've got 10. You've got 13. You've got 8. Okay. So you go ahead and do that. Oops. Take the armor. Take the sword. Crossbow. Sword. Another set of armor. Isn't enough room. Alright, I'm probably going to need to run back again and sell stuff, because, yeah. I can get a suit of armor and 1 miscellaneous item. Otherwise, I gotta leave stuff. But we'll explore a little bit more. There might be something else interesting around here. Nah, I'd better run back, because it's so much. I'm going to need to buy some more rations soon, too. Whee! It's kind of a shame that you don't have bigger inventories in games like this. I mean, I kind of would probably say either... Like, that is an advantage in games where you kill an intelligent creature and it doesn't drop anything other than cash, kind of thing. You know, you can't pick up its sword and go sell it. It at least does prevent you from having to deal with this kind of inventory management situation. But money is very important in the early game. Ooh, your stamina and health went up. Very nice. As did Owen's. And Gorath's. Very nice. Okay, let's go ahead and sharpen those. Go ahead and sell those crossbow bolts. And the swords. I mean, I suppose the regular swords are kind of getting to a point where they're not worth it. But if I'm running back anyway, the crossbows are definitely still worth it. I mean, even those gems really aren't exactly worth it. You do not have any armor. You've got the armor. And to a certain extent, this armor isn't all that worth it either, but... Is that it? Yeah, that's about it. Keep haggling over the items. Your haggling has already gone up. Your armor craft went up. Let's get you back onto haggling. Your weapon craft went up. Back onto haggling. I don't know if marking those makes it more likely that they'll go up, but it does, I believe, increase the amount that you gain when you do go up. Although if you only go up 1 point, I don't know if it matters any. But there's still more Quegian pirates around, so there's going to be more opportunities to pick up loots. I could definitely afford a suit of this armor. It's clearly better than the elven armor. I don't know who gets a modifier to it, though. And the resale price on these things is just crazy. It's like 10% or something. If that. Probably not even that. Although I'm not sure if they can go less than 1 gold. I'll check that with a whetstone. One royal. No, it can. That's 1 copper. Which is most definitely not worth it for the whetstones. It is far more useful to collect the whetstones and use them to make the weapons worth more. Alright, haggling, get back into scouting and stealth. Haggling is up to 90% now. That's pretty nice. Okay. Once again, zip on back. But I'll go ahead and zip on back off screen. We'll continue south, get almost to Krondor, and then say, nope, and take a hard left. See you next time, everyone.